What's up guys, my name's Brandon and today we're going to be unboxing the brand new AirPods Max. So these are Apple's brand new premium over-the-ear headphones, and I'll also be doing a first impressions review of the sound and the noise cancellation of these AirPods Max compared to the Sony XM4s and the Bose 700s. Now I got mine in the space gray colorway, but they do also come in silver, sky blue, green, and pink. So these headphones go for $549 and are a step up from Apple's other high quality noise canceling over-ear Bluetooth headphones. That is a mouthful, but the Beats Studio 3. I think a lot of people forget that these exist and they are more in the price range of like the Sony XM4s and the Bose 700s, but the AirPods Max of course are a step above those. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing of these headphones. Go ahead and peel that. Always makes it easy to open up the packaging. So let's go ahead and take the top off right here, and you can see you get a look at the AirPods Max right away. So this looks like paper over top of the case, so that's not the actual color of the case. It's going to be probably matching the color of the headphones. And man, my first impression, these things feel amazing. They are pretty heavy. They have a hefty weight to them. Not too heavy, but they have a good weight to them. And man, this feels incredible. The mesh right here on the headband. And of course, we have the stainless steel frame right here as well. And this right here, oh man. All right, anyways, let's take a look at what else is in the box. I'm not gonna get carried away here. But inside, we have our pamphlets in here. Let's see if we get any Apple stickers. So no Apple stickers with the AirPods Max. And then also inside, we get a USB-C to Lightning cable. Of course, no adapter, just like with the iPhones this year. And this also has a really good smell to it. I just wanted to mention that. So let's go ahead and set this box off to the side and take a closer look at the AirPods Max and also that smart case. All right, so we have the smart case right here, and it feels really good. It's going to be great for traveling. It's not really going to protect from drops or anything like that, but it will be nice to just throw in your bag. It's nice and compact to throw in like a backpack or something like that and not worry about scratches. And then on the inside, we do have a microfiber material, which will also help prevent any type of scratching on the headphones. Let's go ahead and take these out. And oh man, I'm glad I went with space gray. These things look really, really clean, really high quality too. You can just tell these are high quality. So let's go ahead and take off these protectors right here so we can see what the ear cups feel like as well. So yeah, these are super comfy. And you can just tell from holding them in the hands that they're going to be very comfortable on the head, especially with all of the mesh all around, including on the headband right here, which is going to be great for breathability on the head. They're also pretty flexible as well. You wouldn't really expect it, I guess, with the stainless steel frame. It kind of looks, very just tough. That's the first word I would think of when I hold these. They're very tough, very durable, just very well made. And I didn't expect them to be as flexible as they are. So that is nice as well. And then of course we have the anodized aluminum ear cups right here with no Apple logo. On the bottom, we do have our one port on here. So we have our lightning port right there, and you can see we have a green little LED light there as well. Then up top, we do have a digital crown, just like we do on the Apple Watch, and then a button up front. So this is going to be on the right ear cup where you have these two buttons. And you can see on the inside that we have a right and left on the inside of the ear cup. It's very faint, it's very subtle, which I like, but that will indicate which ear you put these on. And the stainless steel telescoping arms right here are really nice as well because there are not any notches, so you could just set these at whatever height you want them to be. So I really like that, and you really don't see that on too many headphones in this price range. Now inside of the AirPods Max, we have an H1 chip in each ear cup. So each ear cup has an H1 chip, and that of course is going to provide amazing computational audio effects, and just overall sound is going to be great due to those H1 chips. Just like with the cameras on like the iPhone, the reason that the pictures and videos turn out so well is because of that A14 Bionic chip, or whatever the chip is inside of the iPhone. The computational stuff is where Apple really thrives, and it's going to be no different here with the AirPods Max and those H1 chips. Now the four main features of the AirPods Max are going to be spatial audio, transparency mode, active noise cancellation, and adaptive EQ. And we're going to talk about those in a moment. But first, I just want to put these on my head. I'm tired of holding them in my hands. I want to put them on my head to give you guys my overall first impressions. And I will again be comparing them to the Sony XM4s and the Bose 700 near the end of this video. Okay, so wow, these feel extremely good on the head, and the ear cups just really grip around your ear and for a really good seal. I just really love the feel of these as well. So before we get into listening and talking about more of the features, I want to show you guys the setup for these because we do have the H1 chip, so you can assume it's going to connect just like all the other AirPods have. So of course you will need iOS 14.3 for these to work, and I just went ahead and tapped on the button right there, and you can see it says not your AirPods Max. AirPods Max are not connected to this iPhone, so we're just gonna go ahead and click on connect, and you can see it says to hold button. So you may not have to do this at first. I just had to go through some things. My power went out and things like that. So I just have these sitting there, but they will connect easier than this when you get them for the first time. So we're gonna hold this button right here, and you can see it connected to the AirPods Max very easily. You can see we get this cool little animation right here as well. And this button, by the way, is going to be for noise cancellation and things like that. So you can see here, it's giving us a rundown of what the buttons mean and basically just how to use these different buttons. So that's the media controls, of course, with the digital crown, and we control our different options like noise cancellation and transparency mode and things like that with the front button right here. So you can see it shows the control center, which of course is where we access some of these things as well. We know about that. And then we have spatial audio right here. It says hear immersive three-dimensional audio from supported videos that follows the movement of your iPhone. And you can go ahead and watch a demo of how that works, but I will talk about that more later on. You can see there it shows the AirPods Max, our battery percentage, and we are done. We are connected to our iPhone. And since we have the H1 chip inside, that means we will auto connect to any of our devices signed in with the same Apple ID. So if I were to start playing audio on my Mac, or if I were to start playing video or audio on my iPad, the AirPods Max would auto connect to that device, which is really convenient. So I just played some music, and if we go into the control center there, you can see we have the glyph for the AirPods Max. If we go ahead and haptic press on that, you can see we have the option for spatial audio right there. We do also have noise control, so we can turn on noise cancellation or the transparency mode right there. And you can see noise cancellation doesn't work because it says place both AirPods in your ears to use noise cancellation. So the AirPods know if your ears are not connected. So even if I just have one ear, it will not turn on noise cancellation. So that's very interesting. And if we go out of there and go into our settings and go to Bluetooth, and then go to our AirPods Max, where are they? Right here. Click on the eye. You can see we have all these options in here as well. We do also have an option for the digital crown. So if we go into that, you can see you can increase volume by rotating either back to front or front to back. So that is a new option here with the AirPods Max. You get the option of choosing. And you can see we also have automatic head detection here as well. So it says automatically transfer the audio route from connected devices to AirPods Max when it is placed on your head. So that's really cool. Then we do also have the connect to this iPhone automatically right there as well, which I talked about briefly earlier. All right, so enough talking about them. Let me go ahead and put these on and give you guys my overall first impressions of the AirPods Max. Okay, wow, these things are amazing. Even at the high volume, I had these almost turned all the way up and the quality was just incredible. There was no distortion at all. Everything sounds so crisp. There's not too much bass, there's not too much treble. It's a perfect sound in my opinion. And I did not expect to be saying that. I mean, especially after just using the XM4s, the Sony XM4s that a lot of people have been talking about. The sound quality in these is incredible. And again, it really shines at high volume. When you have it at half volume, it sounds similar to the competitors and even like the XM4s and things like that. It sounds very similar, but once you turn it up to near max volume is when you really see the AirPods Max shine. So I was just using active noise cancellation with the AirPods Max, and of course that gives you, the whole silent treatment. It makes everything around you silent, and it just sounds amazing. You can kind of feel the air inside of the cups as well, like against your ear. I can't really explain it, but when you put them on, you just feel this really good sense of just like a grippage around your head and around your ears. It's like a really nice fit. And that's also where adaptive EQ comes in as well, because that does also help with the overall seal of the headphones and how the audio sounds to you. Adaptive EQ also uses the inward facing microphones to listen to the sound going into your ears and then adjust the frequencies in real time to give you the best audio experience possible. So this is going to be great for everybody, but especially people who like wear earrings, or if you have glasses and the frames kind of go around your ears and make these not stick to your head or not seal to your head as tight as they could. This is where adaptive EQ is going to come in handy. So just having these features on a pair of $550 headphones is really, really nice, especially with the overall build quality and everything. these just feel like expensive headphones. They feel more than $550 in the hand. But anyways, let me move on to transparency mode and then to spatial audio. So let me go ahead and throw these back on my head. Okay, so wow, transparency mode sounds amazing on these as well. And I really didn't think you'd be able to hear your voice like you can when you have music playing so loud. I had the music turned up a lot and I could still hear my voice very well. I couldn't hear like surrounding like scratches on my desk and things like that as well as I thought I'd be able to, but just my voice talking, and I'd assume people talking to me as well, I could hear very well, even at very high volumes on these headphones. So wow, transparency mode is great. And of course, this does also use the microphones built in to kind of just hear the world around you while you're listening to music. So it's going to be great for like if you're in the street riding a bike or something like that, and there may be cars coming or people talking, it's good to have that. So transparency mode is better than I expected. It's definitely better than it was on the AirPods Pro as expected. All right, so now let's move on to spatial audio. So you do need to be watching a TV show or a movie that supports Dolby 5.1, 7.1, or Dolby Atmos sound. So I'm going to go into Apple TV Plus here and find a show to watch so I can test out the spatial audio on the AirPods Max. Okay, so spatial audio is absolutely incredible. Wow, spatial audio, I thought it was amazing on the AirPods Pro, but on the AirPods Max, we're just on another level. So if you don't know what spatial audio is, it basically uses the built-in gyroscopes and the accelerometers in the AirPods Max and also inside of the iPhone or the iPad. And it basically tracks your head movements to locate where the iPhone or iPad is and kind of just route that audio that direction. So for example, if I'm wearing the headphones like this and I turn to my right, since my phone is right here on my left, I'm going to start hearing all of the audio or most of the audio in my left ear. And when I turn back, it's going to go back into both ears. And when I turn, to the left, the audio is going to play in the right ear because my iPhone's right here. So it basically tracks like where your phone is and it routes the audio that direction. So it's just incredible. You really have to use it yourself. I can't not do a good job of describing it. You just have to do it yourself to get the full effect. But spatial audio is incredible. And then I do also want to mention that we get 20 hours of battery life with the AirPods Max here while using active noise control and spatial audio. So even with those features turned on, we get 20 hours of battery life, which is pretty good for having those features on. Of course, you will get better battery life if they are off, and you do also get good charging speeds as well. All right, so now I want to do the comparison between the AirPods Max, the Sony MX4s, which I have right here, and then also the Bose 700. So these are all some of the competitors. I wouldn't even really call them competitors, but they are some of the most popular over-ear active noise cancellation headphones on the market right now. So we're gonna start off with the Bose 700 right here. Let me go ahead and pair these to my phone and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Okay, so the Bose 700 sound very similar to the AirPods Max. They are a little bit more bassy, but the thing I don't like about any other headphones compared to the AirPods Max are going to be just the basic things. I mean, even just when I wanted to change the noise cancellation, I couldn't change it without a voice in my head saying noise cancellation 5 and then resuming the music. You can't ever do anything without, a voice coming in and saying something. It's the same with the Sonys as well. So you just get a really good experience overall with the AirPods Max because you could change settings on the fly without having to hear like a voice in your head. You can connect much easier. You don't really have to go through like the Bluetooth section right here and just, constantly struggle with that, which I did struggle with for a minute with the Bose. It didn't happen as much with the Sonys, but it happens with the Bose. And that's just another value proposition with Apple products and especially the AirPods Max here. So anyways, let's move on to the Sony MX4s or XM4s, I mean. So this product name is just terrible in my opinion. It's way too long. It should be simple like just AirPods Max. But anyways, that's besides the point. That does not mean anything when it comes to quality of the headphones. But anyways, let's go ahead and put these on and try them out. Okay, so I can say right away after using the XM4s that the noise cancellation is definitely better than the Bose 700. So let me go ahead and throw the AirPods Max back on just to get a refresher on those. Okay, so what I've concluded is that the bass on the AirPods Max is a little bit lower than either one of these, the XM4s or the Bose 700, but the overall clarity and the voice and just the overall lack of distortion at high volumes is where the AirPods Max are going to thrive. The sound quality is just incredible. It's not as bassy like I said, but it's just a perfect medium, I feel like, of everything combined. The sound quality is awesome. They feel amazing on the head. You get the features like where you go to automatically connect. Like when I put them on my head, they automatically connect and start playing. You don't get that with either of these headphones. And also utilizing these buttons is not nearly as awkward or as hard as I originally imagined. So I especially like the digital crown here to, change the volume and things like that. So really convenient to have that there. You don't get that on either of these headphones. So yeah, those are my first impressions of the AirPods Max. I will be doing a more in-depth review on these, of course, and I will even do a more in-depth comparison as well if you guys would like me to. So if you would like to see a more in-depth comparison between the AirPods Max and other, over-ear Bluetooth headphones with active noise cancellation, let me know in a comment below. If you would like me to just do these three or maybe add some headphones to the comparison, let me know down in a comment below. And of course, let me know as well if you guys think the AirPods Max are worth $550. I'm really curious to see your thoughts, especially after seeing them and hearing my thoughts in general. But yeah, guys, there you have it. Those are the AirPods Max. Expect more coverage on these very, very soon. And of course, if you guys did enjoy this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe so you don't miss any future AirPods Max coverage. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.